So when you played Into the Pentagram, you sort of introduced it as being like dark, and when you played it live,
I think it is.
Oh yeah,
It
sure
is dark
it is.
and it is heavy.
Yeah,
I'm not lying there. I'm not
No,
even
I'm not saying that
making
you're
up
lying. I was
things.
just, it almost seemed like you were like cautioning people, like, it's dark, it's heavy.
Yeah,
Like-
well, you know, compared to what we're doing on a latest recording, I
Yeah.
think this is a hell lot darker and heavier.
Yeah.
But I'm glad because we, after that we play Ave
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Nasa, which
right.
is still heavy.
Yeah,
It's
no,
really
super
martial.
heavy.
It's very square. It's very in your face. So
Yeah.
it works. It works.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you had a benefactor, if somebody gave you like $5 million for the next, or 5 million Swiss francs for the next Samael project, would there be something that you've been dying to do, like some technology thing?
I don't think so. I don't think we need much money to do a good album. I mean, sure, the mixing costs a hell lot of money, but not that much. So far, we only managed to do the thing the way we wanted to. So it's all, nowadays you can have a lot of things recording at home, and you don't need to go in a big studio for 9 to 12 months.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not.
That could be an experience. I mean, if you have that much money to spend, okay,
Right.
why not you go in the studio and think, well, we don't leave this one until the album is finished. What's about that? Okay,
Right.
that could be an interesting
Right.
thing.
Yeah, to
why not?
make-
I mean, if that will be the case,
Yeah.
we might try that.
To conduct like an experiment of
That
some
will be
kind.
totally different because this is
Yeah.
not the way we work usually.
Right.
And that will be this kind of record like in the old days, when people would go to they would not have that much time usually, but they would go to the studio, compose their record and mix and leave. Until Passage, until Eternal actually, we always record everything in the studio. Not compose, but record
Right.
and mix. But the two last album actually we record a lot of things home and different studio, smaller studio for things, guitar. If you just have a good piece, good room, doesn't need more than that to have a good guitar sound. So you don't have to have a big, huge studio for that.
Yeah.
Just one on a bigger one for the drum, the real drum thing, some of the toms and the cymbals, and for the vocal because I don't know.
Yeah, for the right
felt
sound.
comfortable.
Well, for the right sound in the booth. and
Yeah,
all that.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you listen to personally?
Myself.
Yeah.
Anything, mostly classical music to say the truth. Nowadays, since a
Okay.
couple of years. Basically Russian composer, which I like better than the others.
Oh, okay.
For whatever reason, I cannot tell you. It's just,
We usually don't know.
you
Just
don't
like
know. I mean,
something,
there is something about them. I mean, most of them. I mean, we use Mussorgsky on the Baphomet's Throne songs, back in the days. And
Yeah.
already, I had something that I thought, well, that's great. And nowadays, well, not that I listen only to Mussorgsky, but different stuff.
Do you have something interactive going on your website, like a virtual band?
Right. We started this up. Well, actually the record is finished.
So what was it exactly though?
Above. That's the name of the project.
Oh, okay.
But it is not connected to Samael this time.
Oh.
It's not like this idea was like to have a different project. Just then we can throw whatever we want into it, and we don't have to stand behind it. I mean, we're involved one way or another. But it's.
And so how is it working?
There's an album ready. There is a video which is on the way to be ready, but it's gonna be just an animation thing and a little bit like Gorillaz, but
Oh, really?
the metal version, more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's a little bit the idea.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, I don't know. That's just,
No, but it's a neat thing
to have
to
fun
do.
and
I
to do
mean,
something we wanted to
Well,
do.
because the internet is it's really open now. There's
Totally,
so
yeah.
many, like, interaction is real,
Yeah.
It's really.
Yeah, we can have a big concert on second wall or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, that's really cool. Is there anything that you want the fans to know that I haven't asked you?
No, as long as they enjoy the music, that's good enough for me.
Okay.
That's what matters. The rest,
In parting, your latest release is Solar Soul,
Yeah.
and it's on Nuclear Blast.
It is.
Your website is samael.info. Do you still have the samael.tv?
Yeah, that's the same one actually.
And
MySpace/Samael. Hopefully we come back then.
yes, absolutely. And thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks to you. That was a pleasure.
also.
Right. No, sinun ganda, no? Sige, mga